I'm not gonna record on Zoom anymore because I fucked up the GKC file doing that. So GKC has at least 10 to 20 minutes of good roleplay missing because of that.
Make sure that everybody changes their names.
Yeah.
And all that good stuff.
If somebody else wants to record on Zoom, they can. And if anything happens on Twitch, they can just send me the file and I can upload it to YouTube.
Yeah, only one person can record at a time, and the administrator of the Zoom has to give them permission to record by clicking the 3 buttons in the corner, and then it should say like options or whatever, and it's give them permission to record or whatever. But you can have more than one person go live on Twitch or YouTube or something.
If anybody else wants to go live on Twitch, they can, if they want to.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like maybe we could have like a backup video. Just for the future. But I think
I can record on Streamlabs at the same time. So if the stream drops, right now it's doing good. Now it's doing good. It's just last Friday was fucky for my internet.
Yeah, no, it fucked you over like hardcore.
Because you guys notice that this does not happen often.
Yeah, no, and again, like it was totally like a Twitch, like YouTube / connectivity.
Actually, it was just my internet.
Yeah.
My internet just cut out for at least a good 10 minutes. Which is weird because I was still able to get Zoom going, but I wasn't able to start Streamlabs up again.
That's so bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
How bizarre.
I forgot that I cannot taste the alcohol in this, and I'm scared.
I'm not.
Glühwein is very dangerous.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah. The brand I have is St. Christopher. It's the only one I could find at my liquor store.
Okay. Are you okay, Mitch?
Brain freeze.
Oh no.
Lick your soft palate.
Yeah, look. Yeah, do that.
Brandon, lick it for him.
Are you sure you want to lick it?
I'd rather lick my scrotum after a leg day workout.
Do that too. Or whatever.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Secrets of Pandor. Shit, there's no one watching.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, our whole 0 viewers.
Hello.
Fine. Oh, no, Ray's here. Hi, Ray.
Did not see you right away.
Yeah. X-Ray Man from TikTok is here. Hey, Ray.
Yo.
Hey, guys.
What's that?
You want to see my crepe?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my God.
I'm hungry now. I want it.
It does look
so much.
So it's 2 crepes, and with a thin layer of Nutella in between each, rolled up with some whipped cream, cinnamon, and chocolate sauce.
I'm hungry.
I would give you some if you were here. I've got a whole bag full. We made so many.
I take issue with this based on the fact you said a thin layer of Nutella.
Okay, but with the 2 layers, so my mother and I, on the first day that we had the crepes, we had put a thick layer of Nutella right in the middle. However, it was really rich, and the chocolate was so thick it was more difficult to eat. Yeah. So I found that by putting 2, not just 1, 2 layers of thin Nutella, it's the perfect amount of Nutella. It's not too much chocolate, it's not too rich, and you get it just the right amount.
Yeah.
And you still get the clear Nutella taste.
Yeah, when I was at summer camp in Italy one summer, they would have street vendors selling Nutella crepes, and they'd have to put a thin layer of Nutella on them because the crepe itself is very thin already.
And the Nutella melts quicker if it's a thin layer.
Yeah.
That thing ain't holding at least half a jar of Nutella. I ain't freaking happy.
I'm already halfway through my 2nd jug of food service grade Nutella.
Brandon,
my mom has to probably order me more. Remember, my mom bought me 2 of those.
You gotta come to America because you go to IHOP and they just slather a bucket on.
Yeah.
Oh man, the bucket.
Darling Hannah, were you trying to say something, DM Goddess?
No.
No? Was someone trying to say something? Was that Calypso?
don't think so.
Because someone was saying guys 2 times, and I was like, who's that?
I heard nothing.
I don't think anyone said guys.
I like guys.
I didn't just hear a joke, did I?
I was just trying to say I own the fucking jugs that they use in restaurants of Nutella, but people kept talking over me. Probably.
You get like the Costco size ones.
Yeah, no, the ones I have are the ones that they use in only food service. Somehow my mom got access to them. We lost Mitch again.
The literal giant bucket of Nutella.
Maybe his laptop restarted and he's switching back to it.
Are you watching something, Brandon, or is someone talking to you?
No. I'm literally just saving the game of AC Valhalla.
Okay.
I had a coworker just randomly appear at my station and start gushing about AC Valhalla and how much he thinks I would play it, and I'm just like, great, dude. I'm trying to serve food right now.
Yeah.
Like
I get the hype.
I would enjoy this hype if I wasn't broke right now.
I mean, it's good, but I mean, I have discrepancies with it.
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
It's funny watching her on camera, but hearing her in your background.
Right.
Thanks for looking out, though, because we do have a propensity to talk over each other.
Yeah.
My goodness. I'm trying to get rid of all those flipping NPC colors, but they're all rolling really well. What the fuck?
For a backup character, I am now in a state of confliction. Do I go with Moose and go extra Canadian? Do I go with Elk and go extra Irish? Or do I go with Reindeer and go severely Scandinavian?
Please go Canadian.
Why not make
go Canadian?
Hear me
the
out.
Canadian's only funny because they're barbarian.
Hear me out. Play all 3 and they're all cousins.
Or play all three separate character sheets, but they're like the guy from that episode of Avatar, and every time they put on a different hat, they change character.
Yes!
Oh hey there. Oh, you're looking for my Irish cousin, Pat? Oh, okay. Well, hello there. Top of the morning to you. How are you?
We need to just have a spin-off where it's just your 3 characters.
Oh, you're looking for the fella that does the boats and is really grumpy all the time. All right, you're looking for Einar. Einar.
It's just a fucking polar bear.
If you want on the boat, get on the fucking boat.
Hi, Tony. Yeah, we'll see you on Wednesday. Thank you for passing through. We're gonna get started soon, I promise. We're just getting situated.
I apologize. It has been a long day today.
It's been a long day.
Meat is needed. I'm going for meat.
Go get your mead. Ooh. I bought a bottle of mead the other day with my glue vine. I don't really like it, though. But I paid for it, so I'm gonna be a stubborn bitch and drink it.
What kind did you get?
Shit, let me go get the bottle. It's a local bottle, I think.
It reminds me of Russian badgers have used this joke a couple times of a sea otter visibly does not like the taste of watermelon, continues to eat watermelon.
It's from Redstone Meadery. Yeah, the one I got is, this is the Winter Solstice release, apparently.
Ooh.
It's a honey wine with vanilla beans and cinnamon sticks. I've only had a small sip of it, and I was just like, that doesn't taste like Red and Fair. No, I'll probably just have to try it again later this week when I'm actually, wanting to drink mead. But right now, I'm in a glue vine mood. So I'm gonna go put this bottle back up.
Ooh.
This was the mead that was used for the toast at my wedding.
Very nice.
This shit is 19%.
So is mine. 19% alcohol. I mean, granted, for a wine, That's proposed wines.
Here's the thing: the regular mead at the wedding was great. It was the lavender mead that Brandon had that was dangerous.
Yeah, because like it was actually at the point where we had to drink it like whiskey style. Like it had some like major burning from the sippage.
It was like me and Brandon took a sip. We both had that same like that like whiskey expression, like some chance just. Ooh.
My Glühwein's only 10% alcohol. Yeah, my Glühwein's only 10% alcohol, but traditionally Glühwein is heated up. And I decided not to heat mine up tonight, so it has to be low in alcohol volume. Otherwise, you're gonna get really drunk really fast. Because this is a staple at Christmas markets in Germany. Glühwein is a warm drink. You drink it to stay warm. You forget that it's alcohol.
Yeah, that's the thing about at least like modern day meads, is that it's usually about a decent amount of alcohol, so you start getting tipsy, and then the slight like bite of the alcohol that you do have is kind of gone, and then it's just a really sweet tasting drink, and you just like yeah.
All right, we're 11 minutes in, so we need to get starting on playing soon. Announcements are the same as always as we do on GKC, unless we have any new updates. I don't have any new updates for my announcements. I will say I am sorry for the stream cutting in and out last Friday. I just had shitty internet service, and unfortunately the VOD for GKC is going to be choppy and missing a lot of pieces because my footage got fucked up. But hopefully we will not have that issue this Friday.
We are hopefully.
If we're ready to get started playing, Hannah, have mercy.
Mercy, I want my little junk to die.
I'm sorry, but
I mean, we're about to go into combat. Now's your opportunity.
I mean, I expected the way that laugh was going. I was really like Tanner to go, ha 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 ha, no. So I thought that was gonna end. I'm like, oh.
Well,
okay.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So little heads up. Who knows how this is gonna go? It might end up a little shorter today than usual, just because it's been a very long day, and I haven't had much planned just for this particular session. But depending on how y'all want to drag it out, it may go longer than we expected. Mm-hmm. But so just kind of keep that in mind. It's so nice to see all your lovely faces again. I needed this tonight. Okay, so last time on Secrets of Pandor, you guys met with, I believe, yes, Harris Scanlon, cannot speak tonight, who apparently had some strange dreams that you guys shared, which was of these 7 different crystals in different locations that you couldn't quite tell what they were, and a particular hand coming out and trying to grab one of them. Those who were our religious beings had those visions in the night, and Harris has been speaking to his deity, and feels like he needs to help the group. So he is a creator and a kind of like a whittler and a blacksmith. He's quite the tinkerer. So he's got lots of things that he can make for the group. In exchange, he has asked for the party to go down to Creston and check on his brother Sean, who is a part of a group of friends who are looking for evidence of paranormal activity in a old fortress down in Creston.
So what I'm hearing is So what I'm hearing is when we get to this place they're looking for paranormal activity, I should find 4 rocks and make one of them drop temperature at random moments. One of them go, ooh, another one make the noise of a door slamming, and the other one just make really obnoxious, like, creaking sounds.
Here's the best part. The rock that has the door slamming sound is nowhere near doors.
Yeah, it's in somewhere stupid like the oven.
But, so anyway, so that happened. You guys went to go question the guards at the front of the city. Got a little bit of information from them. The one that was there the previous day, Johnston, was not there yesterday. But he didn't seem very enthusiastic about his job. Anyway, I know, I think it was Ariel went to the general to talk with him about the different recruits, and to find out who is new, how long they've been serving, and whatnot for the extra security. As the group was in the tavern enjoying some hot wings and some ale, they smelled a smell of smoke and burning right as all of the guards were heading towards the center of the city. That smoke seemed to come from the opposite side of the city, and they went to go run to see the scene, and they found on the ground with flaming words, down with the false, rise in the truth, with 2 figures standing there waiting to cause some real damage. So, once upon a time, roll initiative.
Don't fail me, Pike!
Oh no!
Luckily I get advantage on this! Mother bitch, Pike! Why did you only roll your highest as a 4? You have failed me!
My dice got stuck in the tower. I couldn't get it out. I had to pull it out. It's too big for that tower.
13.
Oh, yes. Hold on one moment. I'm going to go in the line so that it makes things a hell of a lot easier.
While I wait.
For me.
Pike, you're going back in the bag. You've been horrible to me.
Oh no.
Yeah, she rolled me a 4 and a 1.
Mitch? The sting has left already. I've taken 3 swigs of this and the sting is gone.
This is gonna be
the episode where everyone gets drunk.
I don't have a drink.
Go like, get a drink.
One.
Get one.
As
we're totally not bullying Sarah to get alcohol right now.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
Also, so you guys are before we start getting to all the numbers and shit, as you guys are standing facing against these mysterious figures, a smaller figure just pops up behind the group out of nowhere as Inga has magically returned to us.
Hey guys, what have I missed?
No time to talk.
I'm sorry, I just totally threw the soda.
I think we're fighting now.
Mixed with the rum or whiskey, and I'm afraid to open it now.
Oh no.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't have a drink. Pulls a bottle out from under the desk.
Okay. Candela, what did you roll for initiative?
11.
11.
I had advantage. I rolled a 4 and a 1.
Junk, what did you get?
Why do I have
19. No.
19.
Nope, that is a lie. 16.
16. Okay.
Stop looking at me, Vex. You're mocking
Calypso?
me.
16.
16. What is your dex modifier, Junk and Calypso?
My dex modifier is +5.
+5? Yeah, okay.
Not me.
Don't ask me why. I don't know.
Actum?
Fractum is 14.
14?
Mhm.
What is your Dex modifier?
+2.
+2. Okay.
My ghetto is. You know, my sister's mother-in-law made fun of me for the fact that I do this. Instead of getting a glass, I just pour it right into the can. She's like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "It works."
Yep.
I'm very serious when it comes to getting.
Gowan, what did you get?
15.
15. Okay. Inga, what did you roll?
13. Also, do you have a nail filer that I can borrow?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And Ariel, what did you get?
22.
My God. Okay. So these mysterious figures are standing there. They've got cloaks over their faces, and they're watching the ground burn. And they turn, bottom. There you go. And they turn to the group. And Ariel, you get first go. And Junkie will be up next after Ariel.
Score.
Okay then. I'm double checking. Do I get to do this every time? I can do this every time. Yay. So I have the sharpshooter feat. I'm gonna try and shoot one of these.
Right.
Which of these people? I'm gonna shoot the one on the left.
Okay.
So I shall roll, and then I shall subtract 5 from my roll, and I will get an additional 10 plus the damage.
Okay.
Holy fuck. So I rolled 25 total, so that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits. Jeez.
Okay, so now I will roll the damage.
That's right, because you guys leveled up to level 4.
Yeah.
Yes. Ooh. That is 21 points of damage.
21.
Indeed.
21.
21.
Okay.
And after, as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Hail of Thorns. So the next time I attack, it's a concentration up to a minute. Next time I hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, this spell creates a rain of thorns that sprouts from your ranged weapon or ammunition. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target, and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a Dex saving throw. The creature takes a D10 piercing damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful save. That is next time I attack.
Okay. All right.
And that is my turn.
Then,
I'm good at where I am because I can shoot you from anywhere.
Junk, it is your turn.
Question.
Yes.
Just because I can. Is it bad if I just launch pieces of random stuff from my equipment at this guy?
Those would technically be improvised weapons, I think.
If I use catapult.
So he throws something within the weight limit on the ground, and then uses catapult on that.
Okay.
He's asking.
Crowbar to the face. I am going to have Junk look through
I mean, that's a hilarious visual. You can try.
I'm going to have him look through his bag and then just like pull out the first thing and be like, yeah, works for me. Throw it on the ground and I'm going to cast catapult.
Okay.
So that is a Dex saving throw from the thingamajiggy pokery. That one.
Okay, are you aiming it at the person on the left or the right?
The one on the right. The one on the right.
one on the right. Okay.
Yeah.
And you said it's a
Dex 15.
Dex of 15. Okay.
15 DC.
15. Sorry. Yeah, they make it. So as you like use catapult, I'm assuming it's a wrench that you're using.
It's a crowbar.
A crowbar. Yeah, so it just like surges through, and they like see it just in time and whoom, right out of the way.
No, they still take the damage. It just doesn't pass through them.
My bad. How much damage is it?
3d8. So let me just
roll. Whoa.
I'm sorry. What?
Y'all are powerful mofos.
It's an 8 and a 7, so that's 15, and that's a 5, so 20.
20? Okay.
Yep.
Catapult ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yikes. Okay.
I am then going to use my bonus action to like point at Scrap and go, Scrap, get the thing.
Love it.
Scrap's going to then move forward. And he's going to use Force Empowered Rend, which is his basic attack.
Okay.
To punch
on the person on the right?
The one on the right.
Okay.
Okay. So that's a 16 to hit?
16?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Okie dokie. So this is 1d8 plus 5. That's 12 force damage.
12. Okay. Dang. All right. Next up is Calypso.
Yay. And how close am I to one of these fuckers?
You're at least 40 feet from them.
Okay. In that case, yeah, bitch. Okay. I am going to she's just going to go, oh, for the love of, and summon a spiritual weapon above one of them. That, again, it looks like a giant flail, but it's got like the little like childproofing on the edges. Yep. And that's a bonus action to cast, and I get to move it and attack with it on my bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack that guy.
Which one, the left or the right?
The left.
Left. Okay.
And that's a 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
All right. And that is 1d8. Not the most. Over here, you stupid d8. Oh, goody. 1 plus 4. 5 whole points of damage.
5 points of damage?
Yep.
Okay.
So effective.
Hey, points is points.
And then I'm going to use my action to guiding bolt the other guy. And that is not going to hit because that is only a 9. I rolled really low.
Nope. That does not hit.
Okay.
All right. Next up is Dowen.
So, remind me again, are they like in a circle of fire, or are they in front of the fire?
They're in front of it.
Good.
They're watching it burn. Basically, before y'all came in, they're like, "Ah, shit."
Good. How far away are they?
About 40 feet.
Brilliant. I'm gonna body bash.
Okay. Which one?
Yeehaw, motherfucker.
I'm gonna body bash the one on the right.
On the right?
And I will say, with the intent on pushing this guy into the fire itself.
Okay.
Stampede, motherfucker!
Roll.
Choo-choo!
Roll a hit.
Pain train! Oh god.
Raise
no.
hell, praise Dale.
No.
Oh my god. You just had to see it.
wait, hold.
Stop.
Raise hell, praise
Oh.
Dale.
I
And
had to
it
sit down.
landed on the phone.
Okay.
Okay, so I also said Pain Train, but now I can all think is Coal Train, baby, from Gears of War.
Now, Hannah, how do you do it? Is it 1 dice and that damage is doubled, or 2 dice?
Two dice.
Okay. My god.
You roll max damage.
Not quite. I rolled an 8 and a 5.
Woo.
That's
13.
13.
13. That's 17 damage total.
Ooh. Okay. 17 damage total. Okay.
Now, with me actively, like trying to like him to get pushed into the fire,
Mm-hmm.
does he have to roll a strength saving throw?
Yeah, they would have to roll not a strength save, but since they're like right against the fire, they're gonna have to make a dex save. Which they just make. Holy shit. Oh my god. You just collide into this person and they yelp out with a female voice, a very feminine voice. So you could tell the person on the right is at least a female. And she yelps back, and like as you have pushed her in, she does the whole parkour roll thing and just manages to stop, tuck, and roll out of the fire.
In my head, I saw it as she leans back, the fire like licks the back of her, like ha, ha, and it just bounces her over.
And
is there anything else you'd like to do, or is that your turn?
I would like to rage.
Oh, okay, all right, you rage.
I think that's it.
Rookie mistake. Rage first. Always rage first.
I was too excited about the body bash.
I got to
I
try.
want to smash.
I tried to cast guiding bolt.
Becky, let me smash.
Come on.
That's rough, buddy.
No, Ron, your tail is small.
Swiggity swooty.
Ew,
I
not
got you,
Ron.
blue.
I got you.
No,
I got
Come on,
you, blue.
don't do
I
this
got
swiggity
yellow.
swooty.
She
No,
doesn't
Ron,
want yellow.
go
Yeah,
find Becky.
Don't do the swiggity swooty.
I brought you kofefe, freshly juiced. Fucking ISIS.
Fucking hell.
Christ.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn. I'm done.
That's your turn? All right, next up is Fractum.
Fractum damn near killed him.
I almost killed them. I would like to toll the dead of the girl on the right.
Okay, all right.
Fractum
Ding
just like,
dong,
I'm
the
gonna.
bitch is dead.
Remind me.
It is a wisdom save. If they have taken damage, then it is 1d12 damage.
Okay, so wisdom saving throw. Yeah, they make it. They rolled an 18 on the die.
Son of a bitch.
They still take damage with total
They stay-
or no?
Do
No.
they take
No,
half damage?
No.
It's not until you reach higher levels.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah. It just kind of ding
That's
dongs in their
what
head.
sucks about cantrips. They are great if they hit, but in the early stages, if they don't hit, nothing.
That is correct.
Yeah, so you cast Toll of the Dead, and she hears like the ringing, the bells in her ears, and she just kind of goes, ugh, like shakes it off.
Oh no, my mind immediately went, I can hear the bell.
Is there
Ding
anything
dong,
else
the
you would like
bitch
to
is
do?
dead.
Fractum would like to take their movement and move as far to the right
Okay.
as they can, so that they can start to try to flank them from the other side of this fire.
Yeah, okay.
Wunderbar.
Yeah, so you get 30 feet. I believe it's 30 feet. Around, starting to go around the fire.
Correct, thank you.
All right. Awesome. Next. Whoa. It's the girl's turn.
Oh, good.
So,
We need to do the other half of combat.
she is going to. Yeah, since she was body bashed by Dallin, she's mad. So she's gonna turn Dallin and like take her hand and just go and poison spray.
Poison spray?
Yep. So make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Somewhere, Zink pops his head up.
16.
Yes, I do have so. What?
16.
16? I think you just make it. So,
Poison.
so you, yeah, she blows the shit in your face, and you, it's like you're about to sneeze. It's like what?
Oh, that's the worst.
You manage to like kind of like shake it off a little bit, and she's like, "Fuck." And then she's going to use the rest of her movement to retreat backwards around the other side of the fire.
Attack of opportunity?
Yep.
Swing.
Swing, bada bada, swing. That is, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
You just like slid into the background like no one will notice.
That's
what do you want?
That's a 16 points of slashing damage.
The frames. It's really funny.
That's a 16 points of slashing damage.
16 points?
18 rage damage.
18. All right.
You're very angry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How are they not dead?
It's two on like what? 6? 2 on 7? Is it gonna have to be a little beefy?
All right. Next up is Inga.
I'm applying ball. Yeah, we turn around. Inga is applying lip balm.
I didn't even hear her across the screen. I heard her from her room. She went.
Instant stress.
You mean I have to kill
Okay,
somebody?
Okay, so I've not put in my character sheet into D&D Beyond, which I think would be smart to do, but I'm going to do that later. I'm just going to do Eldritch. How do I say it in the accent? Eldritch Blast. Eldritch.
Okay,
that sounds Scottish. Eldritch Blast.
On left, on the girl or the other person?
Let's go for the other person. They haven't been attacked yet. Which is 1d10. I have not played this this class in combat in so long.
Where are you casting Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
You have to roll a d20 first to see if you hit.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. It's been a long time since I've done combat.
Yeah.
That's a 10.
What's your modifier?
I don't know.
You get a spell modifier as a warlock.
You should get a spell modifier.
It's your charisma bonus.
Charisma bonus? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a +4 then. So that's actually 14.
It still does not hit though.
It should be
Cool.
It should add your proficiency also, I think.
Yeah, I think it should be
Yeah.
proficiency as well.
You add your proficiency, that's your spell attack
So it should be
modifier.
+6.
So a 16.
What?
All right, so we all get +2 for proficiency bonus at level 4.
Mm-hmm.
So it's your proficiency bonus and your charisma modifier together is your spell modifier. So that's a +6. So you actually have a 16.
This is confusing.
So write down on your paper. You get a +6 proficiency. Right?
You have a +6
plus
spell
2.
modifier.
There you go. +6. That's the word. Spell
Yeah.
modifier. So the 16, that like barely misses. Like it just misses.
That still misses?
Damn.
That just
Jesus.
misses.
What?
4.
Damn, boy, they
Oh.
thick.
Do they have different
Yeah.
ACs?
Okay.
What?
For this one, this one's a little tough.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, oh my god, they have different ACs.
If it's who we think it might be, they would make sense because they might be given a better armor class.
Scrap, we got to get better.
How about you?
Inga, is there anything else you'd like to do, like a bonus action or movement?
Out to myself. That's about it.
Okay.
Wallow in my own self-pity, and I think that'll be my turn.
I have missed. I'm sad.
I can't believe
All
I
right.
really missed. Ugh. This is what I
Pandora,
get
it is
for
your
being
time
tiny.
to shine.
My time to shine. Oh shit. Okay.
Yes.
First up,
Ouch.
how far away am I from the bad guys?
Okay, so the one that ran away, the female, that was. She's now 70 feet away, but the other person is 40 feet.
All right, so I have 40 feet of movement, and is the other person the one Fractum is flanking?
Fractum is, if you look at it like this way, so they were here, and here was the fire,
Mm-hmm.
so like right behind them. Fractum went this way, and the girl went this way.
But which enemy is Fractum closest to? Like, is there
The female, as of
okay.
right now?
All right, is there anyone near the guy that I'm heading to?
Technically, Dallin is the closest since
right.
he was there last.
All right, so I'm gonna move towards that guy and going to see if I can flank with Dalwin.
Okay.
All right, so that should give me advantage on my attack. Ooh, what do I want to do? Yeah, so I'm going to attack with my quarterstaff of warning.
Mm-hmm.
Whack 'em.
Whack him.
Whack 'em.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah, that hits.
So that is 2d6, and I'm not fucking done yet.
Oh, yikes.
That is 2d6 plus 2. It's 5 plus 2 is 7, so 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I get a special attack. I have
Okay.
Radiant Sunbolt, so I'm gonna spend a key point and shoot 2 Radiant Sunbolts. How far away would I be from the other girl right now? She'd be 30 feet away now.
Yeah.
I shoot 2 Radiant Sunbolts in her direction.
Okay. Roll to hit.
No, that's a
Or-
13 on the first one.
Yeah, no.
All right, second one. That's a 15 on the second one.
Yep, that just hits.
Okay, so she will take 1d4 plus 2 radiant damage. She takes 5 points of radiant damage. Let me mark
5
off.
points?
Yeah. Let me mark off that key point.
All right.
That's my action, my bonus action, my movement. Yeah, I'm gonna stay right there, get ready to whack a bitch next round.
All right. All right.
I
and so
fucking love
that-
monks.
That leaves this dude, who, seeing that you have hurt his friend, he turns to you slowly and gets out a giant war hammer and swings.
I'm in danger.
Come on, you gotta come out of the tower, please. Okay, that's 18 to hit.
Sorry, I was gonna. If they were next to each other.
Like
The-
Candela and this person.
No, I mean the two enemies. They were standing next to each other.
They were, but they're not anymore.
Okay, but when Scrap went to attack it, that would then put him next to this opponent, yes, because he went melee attack to the one.
Sorry,
right.
yes.
So I'm going to use his reaction to use. He has a reaction he can do.
Okay.
Deflect attack. He's going to impose disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature.
Okay.
Provided the attack roll is against a creature other than the defender, which it is.
All right.
So I roll with disadvantage.
Please roll low. Please roll low.
That's a 17.
Fuck! That still hits.
They're also going to take They're also going to take 8 damage. For
Okay.
that.
They're gonna take 8 damage for hitting the spicy monk. I'm loving this.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So he comes swinging down.
This is gonna hurt.
Sorry, Paige.
Yeah,
I
well,
appreciate
that
you.
was shit. So you only take 4 points of damage.
That's not bad.
4 points bludgeoning damage.
All my mind thought was, "Don't touch my spicy chicken nugget."
I have been ordered to intercept your attack. Please do not feel threatened. Oh no, I forgot. No, Scrap can't talk. So just let.
Just
Then
the
he
people.
is
Candela's
going
just like,
to-
thanks, buddy. You did your best.
So he is going to use his Nature's Kiss ability and run away towards his partner, which no one can take an attack of opportunity because of this ability.
Gosh darn it!
And
And take go 30
none of us
feet
have
to
Sentinel.
meet up
Not
to
yet,
meet up.
no.
This person.
I wouldn't be in range for Sentinel anyway.
I'm too monkey
right.
to be Sentinel. I took Alert instead, so I'd have better initiative.
That's fair.
Starting at the very top, we have Ariel.
Okay. So I just saw him yeet away. Did I not?
He smacked the chicken
And-
and yeeted it away.
And now he is standing very close to his friend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so very glad that I used Hail of Thorns because they're both gonna have to do some dancing now.
What's the
The DC is a 13 dex.
no, I'm sorry, the space. How much space does it take up?
5 feet from a target.
It's within 5 feet of the target.
Okay, I think you can choose one or the other since this guy was catching up to his friend. Like he just started making it.
Well, yeah, no, I hit him in 5 feet.
Hit him.
I attack him, and
Okay.
when I hit him, 5 feet or anyone within the 5 feet around him also has to make a dex save.
Gotcha. Okay, so you hit him, and then she makes dex save.
Okay, so now
Okay.
first I have to do the hitting.
Yes.
Okay. Smack it. Where's the smackate with the long bow? Do I?
Go on, do a sharpshooter.
Okay. So I will use the sharpshooter.
Mhm.
Thankfully, I rolled 24.
Yeah.
I have a +8 to hit. Okay, -5.
Yep.
That would be 19.
Yep.
That does the hit. Okay, cool. So he will also take additional 10 points of damage. All right, first, the initial damage
Okay.
is that's a 10. So that's 20 points of piercing damage from the attack with sharpshooter.
Ouch.
And if they both need to make a dex save.
Both? Okay.
Both the target and anyone within 5 feet.
Not the first guy. Not the one.
Oh jeez.
Not very dexterous, these two. They will both take 9 points of piercing damage.
Yikes. Okay.
He kind of he'll draw and he'll line up the shot. You two aren't going anywhere. And then shoot.
Okay.
So
Give me one moment.
the gentleman takes, I believe, in grand total, 29 points of damage.
Whew. Yeah. Okay. So the guy, he's still hanging in there, but the girl is not looking too hot.
Okay, now.
She's hurting. And is that it, or?
Oh, wait. Wait, no. Do I have that yet? Wait, I'm double checking something. Do I have this ability yet? I do not have Colossus Slayer yet. Shit. Because if I did, then they would take extra damage.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, wait. I'm gonna fucking read something real quick. Hold the fuck up. Because I have played Hunter before.
I have Monster Slayer archetype. I don't know if that matters.
Hunter archetype has Colossus Slayer.
Oh, okay. I have Monster Slayer, which lets me.
That might be different then. Cause
yeah.
Hunter, you would get Colossus Slayer at 3rd level.
Oh. Okay. No, what I should have done was use Slayer's Prey first, because it's a bonus action to, if I hit them, it does extra d6. But yeah, so I can't do that. So that's my turn.
Okay. Then next up is Junk. They are about, let's see, another like 30 feet from you.
Okay. So that would mean that before they were 60 feet, which means that now if I move 40 feet, no, sorry, they were 70 feet, which means that they're now 100 feet. And then if I move my 40 feet, they'll be within 60 feet, which is fine. I'm going to move to where she was.
Okay.
And point to the crowbar on the ground again.
Okay.
And I cast Yeet!
And then point towards, you said it was her that was looking pretty beat up.
Yeah.
No, either way, I'm mad at her. Just for reasons, you know. I'm 16, hormonal. I'm allowed to be mad for no reason. Yeet it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So, dar.
So that's a dex save, right?
That is a dexterity saving throw, yes.
Okay. Nope.
Awesome. So,
What's the minimum damage you could do?
The minimum damage I could do is 3.
Okay, roll.
Okay. I say 26. Sorry, no, not 26. My math is terrible. 21.
21 to hit?
No, 21 damage.
My God. Okay, first of all...
Unnecessary.
First of all, are you looking to kill her or are you looking to knock her out?
I'm thinking.
Be honest.
I mean,
moral quandary.
Logically thinking, let's say I'm aiming for her legs. I'm aiming to take her out. Like,
okay.
Or do I impale her through the back of the head with the crowbar? I'm just asking the question.
I mean, you could do a good bonk and she'd be fucking out.
Those are the options.
Right? Do you know what? Odds kill, evens knockout. Son of a bitch. I'm aiming to knock her out.
Knock her out? Yeah.
Disappointed.
I just had the image of them running and him going, we're going to make it. Turns around to look at her and crowbar through the mouth. And just just little Junk just going like, yeah, concrete.
But that is a mighty
Yeah,
bonk,
so-
sir.
Yeah, so you look at that crowbar and you cast catapult and it goes through the air and she's running and he's running and they're like, okay, I think we're gonna be fine. Straight into her head. She's out on the floor, just out cold.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to tell. Oh wait, I don't need to use my bonus action to tell him to do that. I'm going to have him, my do-gooder little buddy. He's going to move his speed, which is 40 feet, and then going to use the dash again. He's then going to use dash, so he moves 80 feet. So he's like 10 feet behind them, just
Yeah.
And I'm just going to yell after them. Yeah, mate, if you stick around, he's going to rip your ass out through your throat.
Okay. All right. Up next, we have Calypso.
Yes, so there's one man standing left.
Yep.
Whole person. Wisdom save
Ooh.
14.
That's a dex save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. Wisdom save. You said 14, right?
Yeah, it's not very high.
Nope.
He's mine, bitches!
Yeah, so he's running. He sees his friend go down. He's like, oh shit, you casshole person. Just frozen in place.
Yeah,
I would like to use my bonus action to just have the spiritual weapon just dangle just precariously within his peripheral vision.
Okay. Okay.
Just threateningly.
Is that it?
That's it. Actually, she's gonna.
I don't want to be bonked.
She's gonna look around and go, "Are we done now?"
I don't know how music works in this world of yours, right? But I don't know what's more terrifying: the idea of the sword dangling his peripheral, or from behind him we can hear the huge metal footsteps of a robot coming towards him, playing "Highway to the Danger Zone."
Yes. Okay. Darwin, it is your turn. You are quite a ways away from them now, but the guy is frozen, so.
How far away is the unconscious bitch?
She's about 40 feet from you.
Cool. I'm going to use all 40 feet of my movement to get to her.
Okay.
And like I can tell she's out cold and not like dead.
Yeah, no, she's not dead. She's still got a pulse. She's still breathing.
Cool.
For now.
I'm gonna bind her by her wrists and ankles and flop her on my back. Just
Okay.
like right.
I'm
All
taking
right.
this. This is mine now.
The whole person, by the way, is concentration for a minute,
Okay.
and then at the end of each of their turns, they can make another wisdom saving throw to try and succeed, and whenever they're damaged. So
Okay. Fractum, it is your turn. Is there anything you would like to do? Since you're coming around the other side, so you could, if you wanted to, cut off the guy, but he is held at the moment, so.
Fractum is going to walk up to him, face to face, that's within range, and then thump him on the forehead and cast Mind Spike.
Ooh, okay.
And
What the
now,
fuck is going on?
hello, sir. I now poke your brain.
It's a wisdom saving throw of 14.
Wisdom saving throw 14. Okay.
I forgot that Tipsy Bard is loud. I apologize.
Nope.
All right, one moment.
These guys are rolling shit.
we love it.
I
I mean,
know I know I settled on a class already, but I'm just getting the ideas of so many of these things being done, but being done by a Canadian moose. Centaur's going, oh, hey there, buddy. I know things are going pretty bad for you, but I'm just about to mess with your noodle here, okay?
Oh my god!
Also,
Immediate
the idea of a moose barbarian Canadian having mind spike is fucking terrifying.
Very.
So, Fractum.
Fractum,
Failed.
the thump does 14 damage.
Okay.
14 psychic damage. And I know their location until the spell ends.
Okay.
As long as we're on the same plane of existence. So if for some reason they break the hold person and escape us, I can still track where they are
Track them.
for
Okay.
the next hour.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Sort of just like dust my shoulders off, like casually, and sort of like shake my wings out.
Okay. All right.
That's it. Thank you.
She is out cold. Inga.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to put my character sheet into D&D Beyond right now, and I'm figuring out the whole thing.
You're good.
Good luck.
So, how many people are there currently?
So
The one
Down-
broski?
Down is there. I think Calypso is there. Fractum is there.
Calypso hasn't actually moved. She just goes, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, so there's,
Scrap is there. Scrap's there.
yeah, there is. Drunken Scrap are there.
Okay. Is there still a person that we need to fight?
The girl is knocked out and currently tied up and laid across Down's back. And the guy is under a hold person spell by Calypso. So he is frozen in place.
Death by crowbar.
Oh, okay, cool. So we're trying to kill him, yes?
I mean, I can't. Some people might drown upon it.
Oh, goodness.
Do you want to
Okay.
kill him?
I mean, could a child kill someone?
Yes.
Absolutely. A child could kill someone. Are you kidding me?
Oh my
So,
god!
should I have thought on that like a little bit longer, or like?
Let's just say she uses poison spray,
Okay.
which I'm trying to get. Oh gosh, I don't care
Must
about you.
succeed on a con save.
Yes.
Take- Nope.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's, I believe, a 1d12 poison damage.
yeah, that's 1d12.
Okay,
Which
so go
one
ahead
is
and
the
roll.
D- Nope, that's not the 12. Gosh, I don't know these dice. Eh. Okay. Okay. I don't know numbers. Nope, that almost fell off the table. Never mind. 1.
1. Okay. Do you, let's see, it's just 1d12, right?
Yeah.
So just 1 point of damage?
Yeah.
Okay. He's not looking good. He's not looking good.
Okay.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I would like to move closer to
Okay. Yeah.
him.
That leaves Candela.
Ouch.
I just assume the situation is under control now. We got two
Barely.
unconscious bodies.
I mean, not you have one unconscious body, one that is still in a hold person spell, and as soon as your turn is over, he gets to try again to get out of that hold.
Oh shit. So he's being held. Shit. Hold on.
He's being held and surrounded. This is going to be fun if he gets out. Aha! I'm free. Oh no, I'm dead.
Not looking good for our friend.
And I'm still flanked with people next to him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a whack.
One person alive.
What's German? What's German for flank? Flankency. Flankency.
That's only an 8.
Nope. That don't hit.
1 second. Let's see. Oh, after I take an attack action, I can still spend a key point. So
Okay.
never says I have to hit.
Was that an 8 with advantage?
Yeah, 8 with advantage.
Oh my.
Yikes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna spend a key point as I drop my staff and poop, flurry of blows.
Okay.
Pounce.
Pop.
I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'ma use my fists. Motherfucker. Why is that another 8? Fuck you. You're going back in the bag. Percy, don't fail me on my second one. Okay, that's a 17. Natural 18 plus 4 is 22.
Hits.
That's only 1d4 plus 2 damage.
Dogs within a 5 mile radius are currently going, what the fuck is happening?
That's 4 whole points damage.
Okay. He's really
panicking.
hurting.
She's like, go to sleep. And
Yes.
that's my action, my bonus action. That's my turn.
Okay. Yeah. So he's really hurting. Really hurting.
Go to sleep.
Really hurting.
If Canadian Mishman was here, he'd be like, oh, well, you did your best there.
Now it is his turn. So you have to succeed a wisdom save, correct?
Yes.
All right. What's the DC?
14.
No.
Remember, Hannah, just for point of roleplay context, like, just remember that praying is a free action.
Like, fuck.
But how much can you talk and pray when you're in a hold person?
Prayer is an entirely...
Oh, God.
Calypso.
I don't feel so bad about my shitty rolls now.
Calypso, with that roll, not a lot.
No, all you're able to do is squeak out hell.
She looks me dead in the eye and says, "Hey, Brian, if you still
believe in the
Lord above, get on your
hands
and knees and pray for us."
So I can tell something about this dice right here. These are Isla's dice. She does not like being bad guys. She rolled so bad, and then as soon as I was like, okay, let me roll an Isla roll. 18.
Isla does not like being the bad guy.
I love you.
Do this again, but when I'm Isla.
Okay, yeah, so he's not doing well. I can safely assume. I'll just say this right now. He's got 5 hit points left. Like, there is nothing that y'all can do.
I could sneeze on him from over here.
He would
Please.
fall over.
Please let me catch up and then use catapult one more time on the crowbar that is directly next to him.
Well, it's not your turn, though.
I know, that's why I'm begging Oriel.
Nate. Do not use
No.
No.
You already did it once. No.
No Hail of Thorn.
Oh yeah, I'll undo my Hail of Thorns.
Are we all fucked?
All right, y'all.
Yeah. I didn't have my friends.
Y'all are officially out of combat. You have one who is unconscious, one who is being firmly held in a hold person spell, and surrounded. So there's no way that he's going anywhere.
Question.
Yes.
If we're out of combat, we're no longer following initiative order.
You're
Oh,
throwing
no.
Can,
No.
can I take a wrench out my tool belt and cast catapult?
Like a small one.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I won't
Just
do it.
just this tiny wrench just pings him in the back of the head.
But I will catch up, pick up my crowbar, and stand directly in front of his frozen body and just be like, watch if he moves, and then I go.
I panicked.
Yeah, so at this point, you have the unconscious girl who's laying across Darwin's back, and you have the guy who is firmly frozen in a hold person spell. Right as you guys kind of all file in, a bunch of practically all of the guards come rushing into the area since they were all being distracted in the center point of the city. They all come by and they start helping to kind of put out the fire.
No,
that was on the
please,
ground.
take your time.
Great timing, guys. Just wonderful.
Well, mate,
Yeah,
I
so
just did your job for you. Yeah. What?
Yeah, so they all like kind of help to put out the fire and stuff, and on the ground once they put out the fire, you can tell from where the fire was in black is those words, down with the false, rise in the truth, which is scary because so far all this stuff has been nothing but rumors, and now that it's actually happening in a place like Ember, people are starting to get scared. Even the guards are kind of shaken. The general comes around and goes, "What the hell happened here?"
General, I'd like to request 2 of your finest selves for our friends here. These 2 are the ones that set the fire.
He comes around and he looks at the like unconscious girl and he's like, "The fuck?" And then looks at the guy and he goes, "Fucking Johnston, it had to be you, didn't it?"
Wait, I recognize the guy, don't I? Because he's the one I talked to.
Yep. He was the one who was very uninterested and bored.
Because he just wanted to set fire to the town. It's like...
I poke him with my staff.
Okay, now poke.
Ow.
1 hit point.
No, I specifically aim for the back of his knee so he buckles.
Yeah,
He buckles
that
with his
takes a-
back. It's amazing. It's
a single hit point.
I'm going to, in my best Oriel impression, but still with Junk's accent, go, "General, I would like to request 2 of this gentleman's finest kneecaps." And at least
It does, I
one,
feel like...
and at least one of this girl's eyeballs.
Well, we can talk about that later. Kinda
Well,
looks
if
at
he's getting kneecaps and eyeballs, can I get some teeth?
Oi, Oriel, mate. Not that I don't respect you or nothing, but when did you become a general?
Bractum walks away.
Candela just slowly steps away with Fractum as the children start wanting to compile body parts like Jeffrey Dahmer.
I didn't say no.
Other than that,
Yeah.
I'm just going to take stuff off them. I'm just going to loot the bodies.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can.
Loot the statue, man. He's like, I literally can't move. He's like, ha ha, taking your shit.
Roll me 2 d20s.
2 d20s. D20.
Oh, I'm so excited. D20s everywhere.
Okay, that's a terrifying possibility. That is a 19 and a 17.
Yeah, so on the girl you find 17 gold, or 17 17 pearl, sorry, and what was the other number?
19 and 17.
And 19 wood.
Nice. And what about the other guy?
Um,
Or is that just from both of them?
that's for both of them, yeah.
Nice. I have pearl, guys. I now have money. I didn't have money before. I now have money.
You have 2 kinds of money.
2 kinds, 2 whole kinds.
2 kinds. I got a 2-star. It's a 2-star. No, that's 4. It's 2 stars.
Junk is literally just sitting on like, yeah, that's mine now. Like just counting it in front of the stack, like, that's 1 for me. And another 1 for me. 1 more for me. And 1 for you. No, 1 for me, mate.
Okay.
I would like to search them for like anything like a mark of the leishman.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
As you're doing that, Junk is going to shout to you. If you find kneecaps, they're mine.
If I find extra kneecaps, they are all yours.
Just as long as we have an understanding.
All right. 15.
15? Yeah, so you guys, you kind of search their stuff. You don't really find anything at first, and it's not until you actually, like, notice that under Johnston's sleeve is a tattoo of the Leishman symbol.
He'll kind of, well, they have, probably after the spell fades and they have him actually manacled up, he'll like roll, like, I wonder, rolls up his sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look what we have here.
The general is very, like, despondent. He's just like, I put all of my men at the center of the city so we could have a big meeting, and this is the time to strike. You're a fucking idiot, and slaps Johnston across the face while he's still frozen. And just like,
that's just 2d10 pride damage.
Right? And he starts taking Johnston into custody, binding his arms behind him and all of that, while he's still unable to move himself.
As soon as it looks like it's under control, I just drop it and be like, are we done?
Are we done? Yeah, Johnston like unfreezes, and as it happens, it just goes, fuck.
I quickly rush back over and take another swipe at the back of his knee. I'll roll for it too.
It looks like Darwin. Darwin, could you please take her to the jail before someone takes this?
It's another hit point. That's another hit point.
Can Inger talk to this prisoner? Johnson? That's what we're calling him?
Johnston.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Johnston. Okay, so Inger goes up to him and, like, plops down in front of him and is like, so, was all of the fire really necessary? Was it just a passion project?
I'm not talking to a little girl.
Well, you just did, so I don't know what to tell you.
Just fucking teenager logic.
Junk is actually on the floor. That's one just like, mate, you just got outsmarted by a fish girl.
You just got
Inger, like, puts her hand up to, like, air high five Scrap.
You just got goofed by a guppy.
So happy I joined this group. This is amazing.
Great.
Other than that, on that, Junk would want to bonk him because, like, oi, be nice to fish girl.
We're gonna knock him out accidentally.
Like, how many hit points does he have left? Last I heard, he had 5.
Like
He had 5, and he's got 3 left now. So yeah, do you know what, fake? I'm only doing 1. I'm a bonk him just, but a bit of the hooky bit of the crowbar right at the back of the kneecap. Like,
It's another hit point.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's down to 2 hit points.
Jonah, you might want to take him away before you don't have a prisoner anymore.
He just goes, you don't need to tell me that again. And then, like, looks at Darwin with the girl laying across his back and goes, I'm gonna need her too.
no, mate, she's mine. Private property. It's like hunting, right? When you kill a deer, it's yours. So like, I bonked her. She's
That's
mine.
really creepy.
Junk, she's
I'm not sure if we should be doing that.
Junk, she's not dead.
Junk's,
So that's
Junk,
supposed to be
Junk, Junk,
kidnapping.
Junk is
That's
now
what
Junk is now exceptionally disappointed that she's not dead.
Did you just like kill a deer in front of Darwin?
He's not a deer. He's an elk. There's a difference, mate. You should really be less ignorant about these kind of things and realize that not all antler people are the same.
They're
He's
cousins,
got a
at
point.
the very least.
Yeah, mate. Just because you're cousins don't mean you're the same. I've got a cousin who does yoga. Doesn't mean I'm a lunatic.
You're a very strange robot man.
You bet your ass I am.
Darwin is going towards the prison.
Yep.
Candela will follow because she's gotten her fun in by taking out a man's kneecaps.
Junk will follow because he has a personal stake in this person being unconscious and the potential of getting kneecaps.
Fractum, can I investigate the fire?
Huh?
Can I investigate like the fire area?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. See if there's any other clues.
Yeah, sure.
Can I investigate the fire with Fractum?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
I would.
20. Natural 20.
Oh my god.
20.
Maintains. I would like to investigate. I would like to look around the area and
Okay.
see if there's anyone of particular interest watching what's going on.
Okay. So, like, you're looking for any spectators?
Yeah.
Yes, India.
I got 18 for the investigation.
Okay.
We might perception.
Yes. Excuse me. So, Fractum, with your natural 20, you can tell that the fire was started on the stone by laying down, like, pitch and tar and lighting it on fire. You can see that the tools have been tossed aside, kind of more towards, like, where the buildings are. You can tell that they intentionally came from around the corner, from one of the smaller corners of the city, intentionally, so that it would catch everybody off guard. As for Inga, you're investigating fire too, right?
Yeah, or like the area around to see if there's anything interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, so yeah, you look around and you can basically kind of see what Fractum has seen. You don't find the tools that was used, but you can tell that they used like tar and pitch and stuff. Okay. But yeah. And Ariel, you made a perception check to see if anyone was like spying, if there was anybody else.
Yeah, I'd say 21.
Yeah, so you look around. There are no traces of anybody else who seem to be a part of this plan.
Like a couple of people looking, but more looking like, oh dear, what's going on? For
Okay.
people.
Well, yeah. There's mostly guards and stuff, but
Well,
some people are like kind of heading home a little bit, and they're like, "What is?
What the
What's
fuck just
happening?
happened?
What's going on?"
Yeah. So yes, I was making sure there's anyone like actually spying, but like also just the general like, okay, people are freaked out. No one's like...
people are seeing this and going, "What the heck is going on?" There's concern is starting to grow.
Yeah.
Just real quick, a reminder. So Fractum has that Mind Spike connection for an hour. So if for some reason they disappear, or if they're not at the jail, or if they are at the jail and then suddenly start moving within that hour, Fractum will know.
Okay.
Just a heads up for you.
Sure.
And also I can see them if they're invisible, because that's an awesome spell.
That is a great spell.
Yeah, Fractum, I think, is also going to start just maybe using like prestidigitation to start like cleaning this off of the stonework, just like making the pitch like dissipate or like turn to ash so that we can like clear it off.
Yeah.
Which will take time because prestidigitation I think only works in a 5-foot square at a time. But also just to try to like calm the town by like getting rid of the writing.
Yeah, okay. So we've got part of the group that's going to the cells to make sure that these guys are properly put in prison, and a couple of you are helping out with cleaning up the area. As of right now, I think it would be a great idea because I need to pee to take a break.
Break time!
DM, real quick, before we take a pee break, Uriel, while they're doing that, Uriel is going to go investigate the guy's room, Johnston's room at the inn. Like,
okay.
Hey, by the way, you go to the innkeeper. So, by the way, Johnston just got arrested. He was the guy who set the fire. Where's his room? And
Okay.
he will investigate.
We'll get to that when we get back.
That's what I would like to do while people are doing this.
All right.
I'm running an ad break.
Hey. Use your restroom.
I quickly had hopped onto Quincy's Tavern Twitch to make sure I subscribed to him because my free Prime subscription's up. And when I did, my name popped up on the screen. Turned to page 294. Instantly in the comments, somebody said, Paige, you have won the fucking username Olympics with that pun. And I'm just like, oh, thank you. I can't stay long, but I wanted to make sure I subscribed.
It's like,
I'm in a Discord group with Quincy, and like he posts regular like usernames of people that like he like pop up in things that he does. And honestly, God, man, some of them are fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, some of them are great.
I'm a part of his big Discord server, and I try to keep up with it. Because, oh my god, there's so many people. But I've just been, like, posting little comments in of what's been going on in our session. Like, okay, guys, we just took out 2 people without killing them, but then the Artificer wants their kneecaps. So that's how my night's going.
I realised there was a lot of symmetries between Junk and Scrap and Rocket Raccoon and Groot. So I figured I'm just going to lean into the curve. Like, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? He's going to die because of how chaotic it is. Or he's going to, like, feck off to another planet. Yeah. On that note, would it be a bad idea if I got Junk a crossbow?
Depends.
And then we load random objects into it. What's this? A wrench? Fuck it.
I mean, you would have to tinker the crossbow so that it could use any sort of ammunition.
Ain't that great that I have proficiency with all tools?
I mean, shit, you could try to see if you can do it.
The Tinkerer's crossbow.
Hold on, right? Hear me out, guys. Hear me out, okay? Right? You know the logic behind a rotary cannon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a crossbow.
No. I am so glad I did not take a sip right then and there, otherwise my mic would have been doused.
Oh boy.
But sitting on Scrap's shoulders.
Can I show you guys something real quick?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yes.
So, this is probably the most 90s thing that will ever exist on my Society 6.
What? I want it.
Flashback to Junk in his comment of, hey, I've got an uncle who does, I've got a cousin that does yoga. It doesn't mean I'm a lunatic.
But on top of that, the other thing that Society 6 now has is they have water bottles now.
Right. I can have a water bottle with fire on it.
You can, actually. Or Leo. Leo's in this list of water bottles somewhere.
Fluffy Cato.
Where to flew? I don't know. But it's really cool. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is. Leo!
Like,
upside down Leo. Upside down Leo on okay. Like,
but you also can get it with, like, a sports lid. Let's see if it actually pulls up the image, because it did earlier. For fuck's sake, cooperate.
Also, I know we've gone over this before, Sarah.
Solid.
But holy fuck the number of tabs. We've been over this before.
All right. Sarah's desktop alone is my brain 24/7.
I don't know which ones are playing music. It's fine.
And that's on living with ADHD, folks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I saw a post today about ADHD and waiting mode, where it's like, we might have a really hard time with time management to begin with, but if you say we are meeting at 3, then an hour before 3, I'm already done, and I'm sitting in the room just waiting for you to
And
arrive.
you're just
If you
waiting
don't
for
show
things to
up
happen.
at 3, I will freak the fuck out.
Here's the worst thing about ADHD, right? When somebody says something and you say what, but as soon as you say what,
Your brain
you,
Registered
processes
it?
it.
you cognate what they said, so you
Yeah.
answer them while they're asking you the question again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst part of ADHD.
It's IRL lag. It sucks.
And I have to worry about that and having hearing loss in general. So sometimes people are like, did you not hear me or did you not process it this time? Which is it?
Yeah, it's like-
Yes.
I routinely have that moment of question because I get diagnosed with ADHD when I was 18, right? But then January this year, I get diagnosed with autism.
Mm,
Apparently, they can often be mistaken for each other, or they can go hand in hand. So I
yeah.
was like, okay, cool, awesome. And I'm now that I know a bit more about them, I'm like, I think I have both because sometimes it will happen. I'll be like, no,
They misdiagnosed.
is it because of the ADHD and therefore I didn't take in what you said until this moment, or was it because of the autism? Because I needed to hear you say it again so I can understand the context.
Right.
Yeah.
Or
It's a lot of
am I just? And I understand this is potentially an option. Am I just a dumbass?
That's always the question. Like, is it me? But is it me? Yeah. It doesn't help that the cell phone that we have to use for work, that because I do online grocery pickup. So either they'll check in on the app, or we'll check to make sure see if they're out there. Sometimes they don't even let us know they're out there, so we have to check them. And they're like, "Hey, what order you got? Oh, okay, we'll get that."
Whose horse is that?
Whose horse is that?
Whose horse is that?
But sometimes they'll call in on the phone. Now, whenever I have the phone, and it's always when I am actually going out to the cars. So I'm in the middle of putting in someone's groceries, and I get a phone call from a car, 20 feet away from me, and they have to look awkwardly as they tell me what thing they have, while they see me on the phone looking for it while I'm doing someone else's groceries. Just like, okay, we'll get that ready for you.
Worse is that.
But here's the problem: the phone sucks ass, so I can't hear shit. So
Hey, you can't judge the phone based on what it does behind closed doors, man. That's not cool.
it's just like, so not only do I have probably a hearing problem sometimes, an attention problem, I also have to ask them to repeat it because they cut out mid-sentence in the part of the sentence that I needed. Like the name or the order number. And it's just like, oh yeah, I'm Joe Johnson and my order number is like,
Frick.
fuck. All right, Joe Johnson. All right, that's not coming up. Can I get the number again? Oh yeah, sure. It's a fuck.
Another ADD moment here, but I also just feel like I need to point out I've officially reached 30 items on my Society 6. Or sorry, not 30, 100 items on my Society 6. I've hit exactly 100 items.
Woohoo!
Why?
I need to be stopped.
No, you need to continue.
You need to be funded.
I'm working on that.
Funding is always fun. That's why it's fun in the word funding.
Aha, fear my logic.
Okay, so, if we want to continue,
Yeah.
we can.
Yes.
I'm not going to continue, for much longer.
That's fine. I mean,
But we can do.
we're all kind of chaotic right now. We spent a lot of energy in a fight just trying to break a man's kneecaps.
Why?
Yeah, so we'll
won't
probably end.
you?
We'll probably end in about like half an hour.
Okay,
or
that's
so.
fine.
Yeah, that's fine. We were all
Darling
just like,
girl.
why don't you go down?
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Okay, so there was people that wanted to do things.
Yes, we want to do the things.
Yes, Bean.
What time is it for us right now?
It is 10:45,
Ah, I see.
which we need to go get a test done tomorrow morning. So that's why I don't want to stay too long. Since sleep is a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is the
Yeah,
thing.
I got woken up by a 2-year-old this morning at about 6 a.m.
Mm.
It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun.
So, remind me who is going to the jail.
I'll go.
Okay.
No, I won't. I'm gonna do some other things.
Okay. And Ariel, you said you wanted to
Investigate Johnston's room.
investigate Johnston's room. Yeah.
Actually, I will go to the jail as well.
You go to
I
jail
just
as well.
remembered
Okay,
I have a spell that's useful.
Yeah, we'll deal with Ariel's thing first.
Hey,
So that we
Darion
can
buddies.
move forward.
Darion buddies.
I had to process what you said.
Buffering. Haha!
Okay, so Ariel, you want to go investigate Johnston's room.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can go ahead. He, in his records, from what you could remember, he was down in the inn, and he was like on the first floor. It was like room 103.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go ahead and go. The door is actually cracked open, since he didn't. He kind of left in a hurry.
I will draw one of my short swords before I enter. It's kind of like da-da-da-da, and kind of lean in to peek in the room.
Yeah.
Buenos dias, motherfucker.
Yeah. So you open the door slowly. Nothing. No one's in there. No traps. It's just a room.
Okay.
Put
away my sword.
Okay. Roll me investigation.
Oh, computer, why must you be such a pain in my ass? Refresh the page.
I felt that.
That is a dirty 20.
30-20, yeah. So you start looking. You find like his guards like armor in his closet, along with a lot of other like normal clothes. You start digging through like chests and things like that, and you find like a stack of notes. And in those notes there are letters back and forth between other people. You can tell some of them are family members. To some people, the letters are very vague, meaning like, yeah, I just got a new job. Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. I love you very much. You know, and others are, God, I fucking hate this place. As soon as my job is done, you know, change is gonna come. We're all gonna be in a much better place once everyone isn't so fucking entitled. You can tell from the letters he's very he's kind of is putting it nicely, he's racist against centaurs. He does not like centaurs. And he in his letters shares some distaste.
Mitch sits up more. Like,
He, like, in a letter to a friend, is like, man, I'm so fucking tired of pretending like I like everybody. I hate everybody here. Jiminy Christmas. I hope that, you know, this movement will actually do something, you know, and actually put us at the top.
What race is Johnston?
He's a Bright Widow.
Ah. I thought so, because you said the runaway ability, I think, was a Bright Widow thing.
Yeah.
Like, And those boots were made in Creston. She may have more problems on her hands than she thinks. Bugger. I want to look through those the more I want to look through the various correspondence and see if I noticed any if a whole I'm going to. Is there a candle in the room?
There's a candle, yeah, but it's not lit at the moment.
Can I use my phoenix power to light the candle? Let me see if I have a thing. Just kind of like spark like a small fire between my fingers and light the candle. I would like to hold each note up to the fire to see if I see any hidden messages.
No, you don't see any hidden messages. It's just paper and ink.
Well, that was worth a shot. Do I find any other like Leishman markings or?
No,
anything?
but what you can tell is that the letters that are being written to and from don't spell out the person's whole name. It's only like the letter of their first name, like the first letter of a name. So it's like sincerely B, sincerely M, and stuff like that.
So Johnston is corresponding with someone
It's
called
J. Mm-hmm.
J, and someone. So it's what is the other? Is the other letter was M?
M, and the other one was B.
B M and B M. So the ones that were more affectionate, which one is that?
That would be M.
M could be mom, for simplicity's sake.
The ones to and from M don't have a lot of subject matter, considering the movement. They're more just casual letters. So from it, you can tell these letters you have a hunch, or at least a guess, that maybe this person that Johnson was writing letters to isn't even a part of the group or doesn't know about it. But the letters to B definitely
are. Is there like the messages from B?
Mm-hmm.
So we know Johnston's thing is he's racist against the centaurs, which is very naughty, very naughty. What about the correspondence from B? Is it written in a weird way, or is it like it's just kind of like yes, fuck the centaurs, or fuck this particular race, or is it more like is the person writing those letters back to him smarter than him not to out themselves in the letter?
Not quite. This other person doesn't really like sirens all that much.
Look who's coming to interrogate them. They're gonna be thrilled.
Suddenly really don't want to be a Brightwood elf.
That is okay. Yeah.
But that's really kind of all that you can find hidden among his things.
Okay. Is there any evidence of him living with somebody else? Like someone sharing the room?
Nope. It's just him.
So the girl wasn't staying here with him. At least not in this room. I don't need to find where she was staying or where she's from. Well, I'm sure they can probably pry that from her. But there's a particular person in this town who is subject to all manner of gossip. He will collect what he's found, as far as like anything actually incriminating, like the clothes and stuff. He'll just leave because fuck. He'll go talk to the bartender.
Daresh.
Indeed.
I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back to everybody going to the jail.
Okay.
And I know, Junk, you wanted to do something else, correct?
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I want it. What time is it?
It's around evening time now, like late afternoon, early evening.
So would there still be shops open?
Yeah.
I would like to try and buy a heavy crossbow.
To buy a crossbow?
I have no plans for this.
Why do I not
Yes, you
believe
do.
you?
I don't have any. I have ideas. I don't have anything planned out yet. But yeah, basically, I'm looking at Junk's melee combat capability, and because of how I originally planned him, I rolled him with high dex, and his strength is very minimal. So thinking it makes more sense for me to crossbow than anything realistic. That's the mindset behind it. The mindset with Junk is if I can do that with a crowbar, what could I do? So yeah, see if I can get a hold of a heavy crossbow.
Yeah, you can definitely find a crossbow in one of the shops. It'll probably cost you about 10 wood, I believe. So you can mark that up if you want.
A pittance. I have peril now, guys. It's a pittance. And have one for your one for your wife, good sir. He bought it from a woman, but like and one for your wife, good sir. Yeah. So very cool. Is it just a normal heavy crossbow, or can I pay more?
Yeah, it's just a typical normal crossbow.
Heavy crossbow. Thank you very much, my dear. I'm perfectly happy now to go tinker the bullshit out of this.
Oh man.
All right, so
I can do that now because I'm level 4.
It's true. All right, now time for back to the jail. So the general kind of leads the way, leading Johnston to the cell. He shoves him in and undoes like his bindings and locks him very securely in that cell door, and also helps to take the woman off of Darwin's back and place her in her own cell directly next to Johnston.
Just the thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to try waking the bitch up.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to take my bottle of very fine, very expensive whiskey and just like wave it right under her nose.
Okay. I'm gonna roll. Yeah, so it like you wave it under her nose, and like nothing happens at first. She's just like fucking zonked, man. Like she is out of it, but then like at the tail end of it, when you like start to take it away, she's like, what? And like she goes, oh, my head.
They're both in cells directly next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
How far apart would you say they are from each other?
Well, they have a thick ass wall in between them. But they're probably like 5 feet.
I don't know technicality with a wall in between them.
Mm-hmm.
But would I be able to? This is for any veterans out there who might also know the answer. I'll leave this up to you too, DM. Zone of Truth is a 15-foot radius.
Yeah.
So can I try and grab them both, even though there's a wall in between them?
Let me see.
That's feasible.
I think that as long as you can see both of them.
As long, I'm thinking as long as you could see
Let me
them.
see if there's any
restrictions.
Restrictions, yeah.
Yeah, I think
I think as long as you can see them, you can like cast it.
And the center, I mean, I would keep the center outside of
Zone of Truth is range of 60 feet. It's a 15-foot radius. You create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice within range.
Mm-hmm. But then I'm
Until the
saying to
spell
do that
ends, a creature that enters the spell area for the first time. Alright, would she have to know the exact center point in that wall to toss it to capture both of them in there?
Or I could just put it on like one side of one of the wall if they're both 5 feet from each other. That's what I was thinking. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's going to be a 15-foot sphere, so I would think it passes through the wall.
Okay, now it's my turn to say it. Don't die. I never get to be the one to say that.
Oh, how the tables have tabled.
How the
That is fair.
turntables have.
That is fair.
In that case, then I will try to do that.
Okay. Remind me of what that spell does.
Charisma save. Of
Charisma
14.
save?
Yep.
Okay.
It is my last second level spell.
Yeah, it says for sphere
Ooh.
spells that the size just extends from the point. It doesn't say if it gets blocked or anything.
They both failed, didn't they?
They both succeeded. Well, I know automatically if they succeed or not. All right, good to know.
Oh my gosh.
So she just
Damn.
passed it and go, shit, that was useless.
What did you do?
Tried to make sure they were being honest. Didn't work.
Oh.
I mean,
There are other ways.
Who's listening to Beetlejuice?
Sorry.
I just suddenly hear found my frequency crystal speaks to me. I'm like, oh, hello.
This is just one of my Broadway playlists. I didn't realize it was so loud.
No, that's totally okay. It was a pleasant surprise.
You just gotta
I was
make
like, oh, that's something I know.
The DMCA is up on Twitch's ass right now, so we just gotta be careful.
yep.
Alright. Yes.
So, Darwin is actually going to get in the cell with the guy,
Okay.
and
I'm going to follow. Time.
and he's just gonna look at him and go, so, I think right now, Johnston, is that it's in your best interest to answer the questions that we have for you as truthfully as you can. You are royally fucked up. Not to mention you were royally fucked up by some of which were children. So
I wave from outside the cell. Because I stayed outside. But I wave with my quarterstaff.
He looks up at you slowly and just goes, I'm not gonna answer questions from a four-legged nitwit.
Oh, this is
Okay, I proceed to enter the cell.
Oh, yeah.
Sarah, what were you going to say there?
And the general goes, whoa, okay.
Nobody shit talks my dad except me.
But me and my other young friends.
Only
We are the
we
only
get to
ones.
mess with dad.
He's still sitting at 3 hit points, right?
oh yes, he is.
Yes?
2?
Two hit
Hold on.
points.
Oh,
He
because
was
you
on-
hit him with the crowbar.
Two.
He was on 3, then I bumped him with a crowbar.
Yeah.
2 hit points.
Good to know. Just checking.
Darwin is going to take his great axe and place the blade right up against his throat.
Okay. He doesn't flinch.
Are you really so prideful and apparently so ethnically inclined that you're not going to answer any questions that me or any of my compatriots have?
Doesn't matter what I say. You can kill me or spare me or whatever. It's too late now.
I'd like to pose a possible idea here. Shocking grasp to the nuts.
I did that on a troll once. It was fun.
I don't have shocking grasp. I only have a sunbolt, and that only works
I
if I take.
do.
Are you with us, Junk? No,
No.
you're not.
He went out shopping for a crossbow.
A heavy crossbow that, because of artificer infusions, no longer needs ammunition or has the loading property. Just say bye.
Okay.
It's a fucking Tommy bow.
Amazing.
You see, this is the great thing about D&D is that anything that I want to do to erase this son of a bitch, I can do so now. Oh, I'm gonna have to roll an impulse roll.
I'm actually gonna step out of the cell and go glare at the chick.
Okay.
I follow Calypso because like dad's Angie.
I'm really tempted to have Calypso like grab her head and spin her and put her back, but it's okay.
This is the point where I wish Canadian Moose Man was here.
It's like the first episode of season 2 of Mandalorian where he like calls the whistling birds and Baby Yoda just goes.
Yep.
Oh no.
This is why I wish Canadian Moose Man was here, because as soon as he got raised, he'd be like, "Oh, that's not very nice, there, buddy." Like he has feelings, and now he really does. It's like, you've got 4 legs too. Oh yes, so, sometimes I just plain forget.
So, as you two leave the cell, Darwin, with one of his hooves, kicks the handle of the great axe, therefore forcing it right into his fucking throat, therefore decapitating him.
You still have to hit.
Roll.
Roll to hit.
I swear to God, if you
Here
miss,
comes Santa
motherfucker.
Claus, here comes Santa
If
Claus.
he's in the situation he's in, surely I get advantage with the blade literally right across his throat.
If he's
No,
straight,
just a straight roll.
Straight roll. That's cocked anyway because it landed on the edge of the map.
I right.
Nitch, what happened?
That's that's a 17 on the die plus 7. That's 24.
I was really hoping.
Oh my fucking God,
you
he
say that you
fucking
rolled a
dead.
1. I was really waiting for you to say you rolled a 1. I was waiting.
I was just like, his hands didn't go up, so it's not a nat 20. Wow, we just killed this one guy that we could have interrogated. Hannah is done with us. Okay, people in Quincy's Twitch asked us not to murder Hobo tonight, and what have we done?
Yeah, so...
I have a DM question real quick.
Yeah.
With a mind spike, do I
thought. Oh,
You definitely tell that this dude is now dead.
Fuck.
Yeah, Darwin, you kick that axe and it decapitates him in one fell swoop. The general turns and whips at you and fucking attacks you. It does not hit. Because he like grabs you by the collar and goes, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I just poked my head around the corner. What happened?
He just killed a prisoner. I was about to ask him what the fuck he was doing, and then you decided to kill him? What the hell is wrong with you?
You're on your own, Dad. Go back the other way. Because my monastery taught me that actions have consequences.
Yeah.
Darwin is gonna grab the wrist firmly, but not like squeezing. Just he was too prideful to answer any questions. I doubt you were gonna go any better than I was.
I may have if I had gotten at least some time with him, if we could have at least interrogated him somewhat, but you didn't even give him a fucking chance. Get out. Now.
Cue the Seinfeld music. Boom. Ding 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 ding. Oh my god, he's gonna fight the fucking guard.
Nah. What Darwin is going to do is... Very well. And he's going to swipe the blade on his jacket just to clean it off. There we go. Much better.
So unnecessary.
Oh my god, you're gonna fucking die.
So we need a new centaur person anyway, right?
Yeah. Hannah, you're the DM. You just decide.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, I need to go die back.
I just love the idea of Junk turning back up. Junk's been completely absent, just looking around and going like, well, for the first time in forever, I definitely can't be blamed.
Throw it across the room, it gets a nat 20.
Count it.
No, I'm not gonna count it.
Boo.
Yeah,
So what happens
he
to
like
him?
wipes off the blood and like stares you down as you walk out.
Do I have any regrets? No. Look, the guy was an idiot. He was being racist to a Reiju centaur. Like it was going to go any better.
And so you stood to his level. Good for you.
Good for you. Great example for a father.
Well,
You could have proven yourself better than him. But you didn't.
but
you killed him.
you didn't.
Darwin never said he was a good person all the time.
Is Calypso the only one who's not upset by this? Like, at
No,
all?
no, Candelo's just like, what happened? Alright, yeah, deal with that on your own. And she just walked away from it.
Technically, Junk's not upset.
Candela just looked, saw that Darwin just straight up murdered a person. She's like, yeah, I'm not getting involved with that. Because my monastery taught me morals.
Please tell me you relayed that information to Calypso.
Yeah, I just looked at Calypso. So, Darwin may have just decapitated that guy. So we only have this person to interrogate.
Fun. She just has like that evil look as she's staring at this poor chick in the cell.
And Candela's just like, please don't kill this one. I don't want to get arrested.
Yeah, the general sighs very deeply and just says, if you have any questions for me or the other prisoner, best save those for tomorrow. Please leave.
Boring, but sure.
I need a rest anyway.
So you all walk out?
Yep.
Okay.
As soon as
Junk is now going to catch up with folk holding a heavy crossbow.
yeah, as soon as we're out of the prison, Candela is going to jump up and bitch slap Darwin. What the fuck was that for?
Oh, I'm getting a drink.
And then I'm back at my 4'9" self, just looking up at him like.
Real quickly, Fractum and Inga, are you guys heading back?
Fractum was going to try to follow where they seem to come from.
Okay.
See if any leads there. Inga, if you'd like to join me, you're welcome. If you'd like to take a nap.
Sure. It could be fun.
Well,
We'll be detective buddies.
We'll come back to you in just a moment. I just wanted to figure out what
Yeah, sure.
Candela, continue.
Why did you kill that guy. Now we're on the general's bad side.
I don't know if you know this, but you rarely see my kind stray from Carland.
I'm sorry, what?
Did I cut out, or was it?
No,
just a case of you-
I'm. Paige is trying to process this right now. What?
You are a little quiet.
Sorry. Darren said, I don't know if you know this, but you rarely see my kind stray from Carland.
I don't know if you know this, but this is my first time away from the monastery for like a really long time. So yeah, I rarely see centaurs anywhere.
That's why.
Sorry, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of how she would respond because she is really fucking sheltered.
There was a prejudice against my kind, and I've been trying to do. I'm trying to do my best to be the better person, but I'm sorry that I lost my cool. But I do not regret my actions. He wasn't going to tell anyone anything anyway.
You don't know that. And even though you may not regret your actions, you're painting yourself in a light that other people are going to see you as. That prejudice light. I have never experienced what you have experienced. I know this. But we could have just walked away and not dealt with it. We had another prisoner we could have talked to. But now we have to wait till tomorrow to do that.
Is anybody else getting this speech from Coach Carter in their head? Like, you had helped the movement, you just set back the movement.
I mean, yeah, basically.
I'm trying my best here because Candela is really fucking sheltered. She doesn't understand that there's prejudice against people.
I think it's fantastic. I think she's basically doing the Candela version of the Coach Carter speech.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Well, Candela sees everyone as equals. That's what she was taught.
Junk sees everybody as inferior to robots.
Including himself. He's just like, oh no, it's just.
He's just trying to become more metal as the years go on.
I'm just trying to become more with the iron. One with the iron.
I will become more forged.
Darwin. Okay. Darwin is going to take a brief moment and let out a very deep sigh. I know. I reacted on base impulses, and I know I shouldn't have. However, do you trust me?
Sorry, I'm trying to. My brain's processing. One moment. Because I just had a smart ass comment pop in my head. I'm like, no, that's Paige thinking right now, not Candela. Well, we survived together this long. Of course I trust you.
Then
I may not like the actions that you do.
trust me on this. He wasn't gonna say a fucking thing. I'm sorry, Candela.
I'm sorry too for hitting you.
You got a bit of a right hook on you, not gonna lie.
She just cracks her knuckles. Grew up in a monastery. Remember that. Well, you have to wait till tomorrow to talk to the chick, so might as well go rest. And she turns to see the Calypso's already left for the tavern.
Oh, yeah. As soon as you all started this conversation, she was like, boring. Bye.
Wow.
Bye.
Maybe tomorrow Calypso will be able to cast that Zone of Truth again.
Maybe.
Junk is just sitting on the ground while he's having this heartfelt, emotional talk. He's sitting carving a name into the handle of the crossbow.
Okay.
Last thing Darren will do is pick up Candela with one arm and put him on his back.
She flails as he does it. I can get up by myself. You know this. Oh, fine.
You're getting a ride. Are you complaining?
Onward, steed. And she just sits cross-legged on his back.
Yes.
So everybody is left. Then Darwin has picked up the last child and ridden off, and Junk is just standing going.
Wait, is Junk nearby?
Junk is on the ground, like in between you guys as you talk, like.
I take my quarterstaff on my back and I reach it down. Grab on.
Doesn't even think the logic side it through. Just like, okay.
Right. I want to try to lift him up to get up on.
He weighs like $1.05, by the way. Like,
I still have a 12 strength, so I probably have to roll for it.
Yeah, roll me just a strength check.
Okay. Ooh, 17.
I love when our first.
Yeah, so
right.
yeah, he just.
So he just grabs on and I go
okay.
whoop,
Yoink.
and I get him on Darwin's back.
I love when our first response is, maybe.
Can I be sitting facing? Can I be sitting facing backwards, just like?
Yeah.
We're like back to back.
He's just like something feels wrong.
Okay. In the meantime, while you guys are heading back, Fractum and Inga, you guys,
if Inga's awake,
wanted to do a thing. Inga.
Alice.
Alice. Hi, honey.
She looks so serene and peaceful under the seas, like taking a nap under the sea. Tired.
Hi, Brovsky.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up. What did you two want to do?
I'm glad you're with us again.
Yeah, I just went out on my own. I do that a lot. What happened while I was gone?
They took the prisoners to the. Yesterday? Wow.
Yeah.
Honestly, we didn't miss much. We just did more investigating and found that the guard has been infiltrated. But I believe we just got one of the culprits, so hopefully we'll be able to.
Okay. Did you guys really notice I was gone?
Yes, but because you joined us so surreptitiously, we didn't think much of it. We all need
Okay.
alone time, including myself.
Yeah. Uh, I usually go off and do whatever, and then my parents I'd get home and they'd be like, "Hi," and that was it.
Uh,
But like you were like, "Oh, I'm happy you're back with us," and
yes.
I haven't gotten that before.
Oh, well, I am glad you're back, but we all have our own free will. It's just good to have someone nice like you with a group.
Fractum, are we friends?
I would say we're friends.
Okay, cause I like being your friend.
I like being your friend too.
Cool.
This is so fucking cute.
Um,
This is so
Okay.
fucking wholesome.
It's
I,
like,
uh,
beans.
I believe we might be able to track those two where they came from if we follow this path over here. We just
Yeah,
gotta
I think we should go ahead and look at that.
Do you have any abilities?
To help find stuff?
Yes, unfortunately, mine are more hurting or healing.
Well, maybe. What do I have? I mean, I have. Look at that investigation. I know that. I don't think I have any like particular spells or cantrips that I used for finding stuff though, or revealing anything.
No worries. We can always do it the old-fashioned way. I guess, yeah, either perception or investigation or survival or nature or whatever.
Yeah, it would be perception.
Okay.
Perception? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
16.
This is gonna be interesting. Oh, okay. Wow. I have a -1 perception, but that's still an 18, so.
Okay. In fact, what did you get again?
16.
16? Yeah. Okay. So you both can kind of follow the paths fairly well. The two of them, like you could tell, met behind one of the buildings. Where Johnston came from was from the inn that you guys were staying at. Since a lot of the new guards, you guys know that a lot of the new guards are staying there, and the other inns as well, because a lot of new guards and not a lot of permanent homes, you know, for all of them. As for where the girl came from, she came from a different inn, and they met up together to head to the attacking site.
Can we track down the inn that she was from?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was in an inn not too far, called the Oasis Mirage.
Oasis Mirage.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah, we'd like to go investigate her room.
Yeah. Since it, go ahead and both of you roll me investigation checks, and I think this is where we're going to end it tonight.
Okay. Do we need persuasion to get in?
No, you could just kind of sneak past people.
Ooh, 19.
19?
Mm-hmm.
I got 9, 10, 13.
13? Yeah, okay, so you both kind of scavenge around her room and stuff like that. You find her normal clothes and a couple of other things. She has like a singular dagger that she had just for extra protection's sake. But you find like a journal basically where she's writing all of her experiences and stuff, and she she mentions being a part of the Liegemen only a few times. It's very kind of hush hush, even for her own journal. But most of what you can get is that she's excited that finally some change is coming. She seems to see this as a very positive movement, that the pain and suffering of having to bear with one another will no longer be an issue.
Fucking Death Eater.
Yeah.
This bitch is
sorry.
Bellatrix Lestrange.
I have some questions.
We're dead.
Does she have any pretty dresses or jewelry?
I was actually gonna say we should raid her closet for you. If she has
Bro, let's literally raid her closet.
I can tell you right now that, like, when you look into her closet, it's just like normal clothing, not really anything special or pretty. Because this journey was for work sake, she didn't bring any valuable things with her.
What kind of clothes does she have, though?
Does she have like a cowl or like a scarf or anything? Because I gave mine to the banana lady.
Yeah, she has one that's kind of like a grayish brown.
Sure.
But it's got nice stitching on it.
Yep, I'm gonna take that one.
Okay. Kind of the clothes that she wears is more of like just normal skirts and like normal kind of like the Transformer outfits, you know what I mean, that are like multi-purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that kinds of stuff, or just normal slacks and tank top, really. But yeah,
Inger's gonna like take some of the clothes and like look at all of them and just kind of like toss them onto the bed and be like, she has terrible fashion taste. I mean, there's nothing that's sparkly here. There's no interesting patterns. It's all meh.
It is very much the clothing of a commoner, though. If we would need to have a drab disguise.
Yeah, I guess, but there's nothing cute. I was hoping I'd find something cute.
Well, we can always go shopping later. I don't know.
I would love to go shopping. That would be so fun.
All right. Well, are we done here? Should we meet the others?
Yeah, I think we should meet up with them and sort of tell them what we found here.
Okay, I think someone just died. Not our group. So, the boy that we apprehended.
Oh, the one who didn't want to talk to me but did anyways. Oh, okay. How did you know that he died?
I cast a spell to connect myself with him for a moment, but it should last for another 30 minutes or so. We should probably get back to the group.
Yeah, probably.
They felt a disturbance in the force. Also, when Fractum said I felt somebody die, I looked up and I noticed Mitch was gone. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, did y'all see his message in the chat?
Yeah, he said he had
to
go. Bail.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so Fractum and Inga, everyone starts heading back towards like the tavern, like to meet up. And as you guys are all coming in, we will do our last kind of shot for the night. In this shot, we get to see it zooms out from the tavern, out until you're looking all over Pandor. And it zooms down towards Creston and suddenly just goes straight into Creston, towards the fort, through the trees. And as the sun is setting and the light is disappearing, darkness starts to settle in, and you can see the fort in all of its glory kind of crumbling over time. and it goes into the doors, and you can see a figure standing in the center of the room, and you can only see just from their nose down as a smirk befalls their lips, and everything goes black. To be continued.
Everyone's a panic.
I was about to say, I swear to God, if you say it's fucking Liraz.
No.
No, the angle would have had to be much lower.
Yes.
The camera accidentally skips on the ground because she's so fucking short.
Imagine if she's only on her first regeneration, though, and then she poofs back as a much younger, more chaotic Liraz. And I'm just like, oh no.
Oh, listen. The thing with the camera pan for it being Liraz would be great, because it would pan over to nothing and then drop down. And we missed.
And then she just stands, she looks directly in the camera, she has a screaming box that goes, ah! And then goes to black.
I am just as point of notice. I have had Junk name the crossbow.
Oh my god, yes. What's its name?
It's called
Anyway,
Thumper.
that is it for tonight. Thank you so much for playing, you guys.
Yay!
I hope you guys had fun.
That was wonderful.
Let's just chaos incarnate the entire session.
I am
like half a brain cell right now, so I'm just like, okay, just let me know when I need to thwack.
It's going to get worse next session because artificers can make ranged weapons their spell focus.
Oh, Jesus. We are so fucked.
Why do you make the most OP broken characters?
There's nothing broken about that. It just means that instead of casting it from a tool, I cast it from
my
a crossbow.
God.
I think she means they're broke because you spent all your money on this stuff.
In all fairness,
you have so many cool features. I'm like, whoa.
You just come up with the most
this is
chaotic
artificers.
builds ever, and then the dice just bless you.
Right.
I'm gonna go. I'm
Okay.
very tired
Yeah.
and I need to start getting
Okay.
ready for bed.
I'm actually gonna end the stream
it's-
right here. Thank
Okay,
everybody who joined us tonight. I will have this VOD uploaded by the end of the week, because I gotta work on the bullshit that was the GKC VOD. But thank you all for
Thank you,
joining.
guys.
We will see you again in 2 weeks for Chapter 5 of Secrets of Pandor. You all have a great rest of your night. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.